And welcome back to another edition of Celebrity Scene News. We're here with Chase Masterson. We're at the Femme Film Festival in Beverly Hills, and you received an award. Tell us about it.
I'm so excited. It's for Best Feature Producer, and the film is Yesterday Was a Lie. It's a film noir shot in classic black and white, and I was originally cast in the film, and the producers fell out because they wanted more money and more money for themselves, and I just stepped in and I said, well, damn it, I'll do it, because the script was so beautiful.
What was it about?
It's about a woman who is experiencing time manipulations because she is stuck in her past over a relationship. And the basic theme of the film is what I get. A lot of people get a lot of different things, but it's that people are not disposable. And it really says a lot about the nature of what happens to us, how we fragment and hurt ourselves when we hurt someone else. And
so true.
It is so true, and it's really not a very popular theme, actually, in Hollywood. You know, a lot of people like to think that relationships are disposable, and a lot of people live it kind of irresponsibly in terms of their emotions.
Totally different from that. Those people that saw you on Star Trek, where, you know, here you have a film that has a message. It's very important.
We believe it is. We really do. And yet, beside the message, it's a beautiful film, if I may say so, creatively, artistically. James Kerwin's script and vision is so powerful. And the fact that the film is true noir, shot in classic black and white with all the romance and Dutch lighting and all of that entails. Our DP, Jason Kochard, did a beautiful job. We're so thrilled and so thankful for him being on board. And our entire crew. The film was shot for less than $200,000, and just a lot of heart. And so this really means a lot for La Femme to.
Let's see that. This is the award. It's called, and it says right here. Oop, my eyes are bad. It says yes, Best Feature Producer, and it says Yesterday Was a Lie.
Yes. And it's engraved. Yes. That means this is a premeditated award. You know, it's so funny. It's, you know, you work and work so hard for literally years at a time. And this film I've been on this film 3 years this month. And no one's gotten paid yet. It's just, you know, it's all deferred. And we've just been doing it for the love of it. And you never really think, well, I'm going to win an award. It's certainly not why we do this. And it's certainly not for the spotlight or the glamour. It frankly wouldn't be worth it. It's for the joy of doing it. And yet this is just such beautiful icing on the cake. So thank you so very much to La Femme Film Festival.
Let's talk about Star Trek and some of the other projects, because as actors, we have to do a lot of different things that as long as it's part of our job to portray that character. But, you know, Star Trek is something that's still very popular. Even the Star Trek at the Hilton is moving downtown Las Vegas because people still love it.
You know, it's true. It's an amazing thing, and I'm so thankful to be a part of that amazing franchise legacy. Really, I think it's because Star Trek has such beautiful allegorical value, and it really speaks of a world where people accept each other unconditionally, and where people can look beyond the boundaries of certainly of race and of gender and even of species, but so far beyond that, and really work together because of their differences and not in spite of them, and that I think is a beautiful theme, and I'm not surprised that it's last 40 years and counting.
Yes, and our friend out there, Ed Magic. Ed, now you heard it right from the horse's mouth about Star Trek, but in the meantime, what are you working on now?
Oh, lots of good things. I just optioned a novel from HarperCollins called The Camel Bookmobile, and it's something I had a lot of passion about. The minute I read the synopsis of the book, I knew I had to make it into a film, and I fought for the rights to this novel for 8 months. I had to First I approached HarperCollins, then UTA, and those are very big entities to be dealing with for a new producer like me. And I won the right to buy the option, and I did. And I believe that it's going to be a feature film that not only entertains and tells a really great story, but also is able to do some really good socially responsible work in terms of education and poverty being the roots of the lack of education being the root of poverty, both abroad and in the U.S. So that's what I want to speak of. That's the story I want to tell with my next project, and I'm excited. This is a good start.
Well, you should be. As we leave on this broadcast, one thing that I'd like to ask you, and that is, when things were tough, and they probably still are because we're in a real diffusion of a society here, but when they were really tough, what did you do to keep your sanity? Who helped you? Who did you go to in order to keep that balance in life?
You know, it happens all the time. Even though I am thankful that I've enjoyed a fair amount of, success as an actress and now starting as a producer, it happens all the time. I'm just brought to my knees and I say, God, you do it, because I can't anymore. And He does. And in my weakness, He's strong, you know. But I think also one thing for filmmakers and actors is you just have to remember in those really difficult moments the joy of getting the work done. And that's something that you do have control over. You are empowered simply by the fact that you can get up and do something, and you don't have to wait for people. You know, you can make things happen on your own. And I just want to say, if you know you can, then do it, and don't give up until you get it done.
With that thought of mine, from CSN News, I'm Pete Allman and
Chase Masterson. Thank you.
Can you do a quick...
Hey, what up? It's your girl Vivica A. Fox. Check out Bionic Tonic.